Hi, hello, this is Dr. Matt here. I hope you're doing fine. If this is possible, feel fine under these difficult external circumstances. All of us have been hit by COVID-19, professionally, personally, emotionally, financially. I understand that. I've been hit as well. But it does not mean that we should give up. It does not mean we should give in. It does not mean there's nothing to be done. And let's see if we can use this crisis to our advantage and figure out the solutions that are connected with our fears. Because see, the problem with the coronavirus is not necessarily coronavirus itself, which, as we know, according to science, is more dangerous for people who are more prone to other illnesses or to elderly people. That's a problem in itself, and we should definitely protect ourselves against it. But there's another problem as well, which is our mental hygiene, our psychological problems, and all that comes down to fear. What are you afraid of? And people, as I've been working with them during the last 2 months, have very similar fears. I'm afraid I'm going to lose work. I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my business. I'm afraid I will have to lay people off. I'm afraid that I will lose my customers. I'm afraid that this is never going to finish and we're going to be locked down forever. I'm afraid of what the government is going to do, and so on and so on. So if you make a list of your fears, you will take them out from your head, put them on a sheet of paper or write them down on your computer so that you dissociate yourself from what's going on. And now ask yourself questions. Are these fears legitimate? Are they real? Are they definitely going to happen? Because if you start questioning your fears, if you start challenging what your thoughts are giving you, then you will realize that you're regaining control, that you're not in a helpless situation, because you're not helpless, because you can empower yourself if you ask yourself the right questions. So once you start questioning your thoughts that are causing fear, you will see how emotionally better you're feeling once this happens. Now it's time to plan, because fear is always based on the anticipation of negative events. But it would be very, very pessimistic and unrealistic to think that only bad things are happening, even though there's so many bad things. I mean, unemployment is going through the roof, and there's people are closing their companies. Suicide rate has gone up. I mean, it's bad outside. We all know that. But the fact that it's bad doesn't mean that bad is going to last forever. It does not mean that there's nothing good, because there is a lot. But good needs to be created. So what good can you create depends on you. Depends on taking that sheet of paper, writing things down, and asking yourself a question. What's important for me? And what I do want to do in my life in the next 3 months, in the next year, and in the next 3 years. If you ask yourself these questions, your mind will automatically focus on the future. You will envision what you want to do. Once the fear is removed, then the anticipation of the positive comes. Will this happen if you plan it? There is a possibility and probability it will. If you take the right tools, if you use the right tools, if you know what to do, then the probability that it will happen is greater. But if you don't do anything, if you succumb to fear, if you let it eat you, if you let this big narrative of a bad, horrible monster that's killing our lives influence you badly, then unfortunately you will not get out of it. We cannot let that happen. So work with your fear, question your thoughts, and ask yourself questions. What's important for me and what I want to achieve in my life? Once you do this, you will automatically feel better. Use all the tools that I'm sharing with you. My mission to come, and I want to emphasize that, to come to the US is still there. I'm planning to go there. I don't know when, because I cannot even fly in planes. I mean, we've been deprived of traveling. That's horrible. I don't know where I'm going to live, because I was supposed to be in New York, but it's been badly hit. So maybe I need to choose a different place. It doesn't matter for the time being, because it depends on external circumstances. What does matter, though, is that you ask yourself the right questions. So once you do this, it's definitely going to make you feel better and make you more focused, so that you can take control of your life. Regain control of it, and you'll be just fine. Stay with me. Learn all these materials, because Mixed Mental Arts is here to help you. There's 8 basic skills that people need to master in order to succeed professionally and personally. I'm sharing this message with you because I want you to know that you're not alone. I want you to realize that education, which is based on science and very pragmatic approach, is going to equip you with the right tools that's going to help you a lot in your life. So subscribe to this channel, and make sure that you ask me any kind of questions that you want, and I will gladly reply. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.